Now, Filipino creativity, heritage, and craft once again takes center stage as Artefino Festival returns this month. Since it was inaugurated in 2017, the Artisanal Fair has brought together local designers, social enterprises, and emerging sustainable brands that promote design and craftsmanship that are truly, truly Filipino. Now, what can we expect from this year's festival? Well, we do have the two founders from Artefino right now, Cedie Vargas and Maritess Pineda. Good morning to you, ladies. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. How many years? And you guys are going strong.
We've been running for five.
Five years.
This is our 6th year.
Okay, so your goal was really, diba, in Artefino, was to promote the Filipino pride way back in 2017. And now we are at 2023. How has it changed? What are we looking at? Where do you see the Filipino pride?
Well, what we're trying to do is to broaden the conversation because we've been able to bring in more, perhaps, stakeholders into Artefino, no, in the entire Artefino ecosystem. And so we're trying to broaden the conversation. So aside from just pride with in Filipino design, we're also increasing it to move into the sustainability arena, no? And we have this tagline that says reuse, repurpose, and regenerate.
And that would be the theme.
That's our running theme, yes.
That's your theme for this year. And I understand we'll run for when?
From August 24th to the 27th in the North Court and the 5th of Rockwell.
And not only that, but can you believe, like, you started this and there were like 70 brands or concessionaires, and now we're up to how many?
More than 100.
More than 100. How do you curate them? How do you choose? Of course, you have your sukis that have come, and then how do you choose them? I'm sure there's a lot.
With great difficulty, but we follow a certain
criteria or set.
Criteria, and we try to match. We try to match them with the different categories that we've set out in terms of where we want Artefino to focus.
Okay. And then, of course, you know, we were talking, like, before we went on camera, a lot of success stories that have started with you and now have grown, export, have their own shops.
Now they have their own shops. They go abroad.
Yes.
And our first grantee even speaks in forums, encouraging people to produce local products that they can bring all over the world.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we, of course, you know, Maritess would like to ask about the tribute. We understand that there is this tribute to the grand dame of the piña fabric, diba? Si Patis Tesoro. Tell us about that.
Yes.
Maritess,
you know, but now that we look back at Patis, we see that she has been the epitome of all that we do. She preserves local, she repurposes, recycles, she uses any product. So we felt that we would like to honor her now as really the start of all this, preserving our local local crafts and artisanal fabrics, etc.
That's right. So what are you going to be having for her?
We will have like a section that's a tribute to her, no, featuring her clothing, her aesthetic.
Yes. And aside from this tribute to Patis, also there is the proceeds of the tickets will go to a foundation set.
Yes, the foundation is called the Artefino Foundation, and we have been shifting the focus of Artefino to the Artefino Foundation because the fair actually supports the foundation. The Artefino Foundation looks for grantees, and what we do is we work with these grantees to create products that find their way back into the Artefino Fair.
Okay.
And these products, partial proceeds, go back to support the Artefino and the next grantee. So it's like a circular,
nice. Okay. So can we get a sneak peek? You have curated already all of the vendors and the brands. I mean, what are we looking at for this year's fair? Do we see a lot more of jewelry, of clothes? What are we looking at here for this year?
Fashion is always
in. Okay.
It's always it. And now so many more of our vendors have learned to collaborate with each other to be able to give a different look to what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if not, it might become boring.
Oo, paulit-ulit na lang. Yes, yes.
Doing the same thing.
Same things.
But because of their collaboration,
Wonderful.
we're so happy that they're coming out with something so different. Like one of the jewelers collaborating with an artist, and they're producing the work of the artist on a pendant.
Love
I mean,
it.
Yeah.
something so you wouldn't think of.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Yeah. Another feature I think we're having is the zero waste collection of
Yes.
Ant Hill from Cebu.
Yeah.
And what this is they take apart existing fabric or dead stock,
Yes.
and then they reweave them into new textiles.
Wow.
So I think one of the images was showing it earlier.
So definitely a lot to look forward to.
Yes.
New, repurposed
Yes.
type
Yeah.
of items that we can see. Wonderful, delicious food.
Yes.
Barracks for men.
Yes.
Yeah, and home accessories.
Home accessories.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Everything you want to look for.
Is there?
You will
there.
find.
Thank you so much, ladies. Always a pleasure to have you
Thank
with
you,
us to share this
Christine.
wonderful
Thank you,
news. Of course,
Christine.
Cedie, Marites, maraming salamat.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.